We've been in agriculture since 1975, but to raise certified Angus beef has been a new thing that we've done since 2014. And to me, it's an exciting time. I mean, from the sustainability of the tribe, I mean, to see these cattle and to think about how they are helping our tribe achieve our vision for the future of making sure that our kids know a good work ethic, to help make sure that it's a great business from a tribal business. You see this, we have our casino in the background over there. And to me, one of these days when we are able to see our kids raising their own cattle, making their own way for their family, that's what the Choctaw Nation is all about, to provide certified Angus beef. I mean, it's just a overall piece of our vision of achieving a healthy, successful, productive lifestyles for a proud nation of Choctaws. I mean, it just excites me that we're going to be providing certified Angus beef not only in our facilities, but hopefully one of these days we're providing it to everybody across the whole world. And you know, we have about 65,000 acres of land that we currently farm and put our cattle on. And to me, it's a great to see the growth of the tribe, but it's more important that we see that we're providing diversification, because we are in gaming, we are in cattle ranching, and that one just got my finger. And but to see not only those, but then our manufacturing, and it is a part of our overall diversification plan for the Choctaw Nation. But you know, for those of us who grew up in southeastern Oklahoma, you know, ranching is just in our blood. I mean, the Choctaw people have always been ag producers. They've always raised their own cattle. We have our own horses, you know, our Choctaw ponies. That's a part of our rich culture and history. And to me, it's just a great way to promote Choctaw Nation worldwide. These cattle will have calves in the fall, and we're hoping that we can supply these to some of our youth to help them showcase. Every year we do the annual livestock shows, and our Choctaw children, there is a lot of participation in that, and I'm glad because those kids are some of the most respectful kids. Like I said, they have a great work ethic, and it's very honorable. This is Janie Dillard, and she's been with the tribe for...
Next March, Chief, 35 years.
35 years. She started when she was 12.
Yeah.
And I mean, Janie's one that's helped grow all of our businesses within the Choctaw Nation. This is Shannon McDaniel, and you've been with us for
28 years today.
28 years with the Choctaw Nation, and Shannon's brand from clinics to over all of the social service programs to now helping us with our ranching operation. And so it has a very diverse background, both of them do.
It's about taking care of the land, and so cattle is part of that. So as you see today, you know, you see some of probably the best cattle in the nation. We had a vision from Chief, Janie, and the Tribal Council, and it was to develop the best herd that we could. So CAB is something that we were interested in, you know, due to the marketing that they do. But, you know, day in and day out, it's about making it better for the Choctaw Nation, and so that the future is much brighter.
People are behind the scenes. I mean, there's people involved every day in the ranch life. These cattle, they don't look like they would look today in a normal pasture without the tender love and care that they get on a daily basis. And that's one thing that's so great and puts such a passion for what we're all doing here now today with our ranches. I mean, it's just you drive out on those pastures and you see people taking a lot of pride in what they're doing, and you see the results of that pride. These cattle show that, but it doesn't happen on their own. It's tender loving care every day.
Well, and as Chief of the Choctaw Nation, you know, a lot of times we get the credit, but it's our people that makes the difference. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be the great Choctaw Nation that we are today. And I always say the most important part of sustainability is our people, and it's critical that we help them and grow them and support them to make sure that they can make their own way of life and stand on their own 2 feet.
You know, and what do they do each day? You know, it's standard operating procedures. It's no different than any other business. Each day they look for certain things. They look for animal health. It's animal husbandry. They've all been through beef quality assurance training, so they're all certified. So they know what to look for each day. They know if a vaccine needs to be given. They know where to give it. They know so that when it gets to the market that beef is the quality that everyone wants and meets those CAB guidelines.
You know, as we started out in 1987, actually with a high-stakes bingo hall, and I can really talk about that because I had the opportunity of being able to, kick all that off with our tribe from Chief Powell and our leadership that we had at that time to 2010, the multi-level Grand Theater and Tower and spa towers and everything we've got now in Durant, in Pecola, in Grant, and surrounding areas of Choctaw Nation. And then diversifying with those revenues to our ranch levels and to our travel plazas and to clinics, hospitals, everything else that our tribe is involved in. And then being able now to take our Angus beef back into our restaurants to be served to our guests on a daily basis is, that's something to really, I think, be very proud of. I mean, our tribe has evolved in such a quick time into such a multi-facet operations, I think. And I think that is what is so phenomenal here today, sitting in this pasture, from the world we work in every day to the casino environment, Chief, with the services we do for the tribal members, and to where we are today talking about our certified Angus beef. And our certified Angus beef being served in our 1832 steakhouse, in every one of our food outlets within our casinos. Will be served probably in our cafeterias for our tribal members with our new headquarters. This evolves into so much, and all it is a vision. Taking what we have today, diversifying into the vision that we have and what we're moving forward with. And I think it's very exciting to be Choctaw in the times that we're in now.
Well, and I think about the three of us. We are products of the Choctaw Nation. I started out on the JTPA program, which is just a part-time summer youth program. I'm from Clayton, Janie's from Boswell, Shannon's from Neshoba, Oklahoma. So we grew up in rural Oklahoma. And to be able to be a part of the growth, it has been because of our people that we've seen this growth. The vision from Chief Powell, the other leaders always say, we're standing on their shoulders. That's what helped us get here, from the treaty dance in Rabbit Creek, for those people that made that decision to where we are today. And it has been a great ride. It's been a phenomenal trip, and in the short time, most people don't even know that 1983 we just regained our Constitution. So we are a very young sovereign nation. To see where we've come and grown is awesome times.
It is.